Okay, so vertically opposite angles. So let's create some opposite angles. So we draw one straight line, okay, and let's draw another straight line that intersects with the first one that we drew. Okay, so what do we mean by vertically opposite angles? So the first thing we have to recognize is that we have some angles to begin with. So one of the angles that we have is here, right? So we've got one there. Opposite it, so we go straight across the middle, okay? Opposite it, we have another angle, and guess what? It's exactly the same size. These angles are congruent. They are the same. Okay, so we're going to call this A, and that A. And then, if you look here, we have another angle. And if you go straight across from it, through the middle, right, through that middle point there, that middle intersection, guess what? You've got an angle that's exactly the same size. Yes, it also, or these angles are also congruent to each other. They are the same size. So, what happens then when you are given the size of one of the angles? So let's do that. Let's not say that A is A. Let's say that A has a certain size, and let's write that size down. So the size of angle A, let's say, is 150 degrees. If that angle there is 150 degrees and that angle and this angle here are congruent, what that means is that this angle is also 150 degrees. So now it just leaves us to figure out the size of angles B. Now there's an easy way to do this and a tricky way to do this. The easy way is to recognize something really important. And the really important thing that you need to recognize is, look, this here is a straight line, right? It's a straight line. And we also know that if it's a straight line, we also know that this, right, is 180. It's 180 degrees. Up to here, so from here all the way around to here, we know it's 150. So how far is it from here to here? That's the problem. Pretty simple thing to do, right? We go 180 degrees, which is the total all the way around, minus what we already know, and we already know it's 150, so what's left? 30. So this must be 30 degrees. Now if this B is 30, the one that's opposite it over here must also be 30 degrees. And so now we know the size of all those angles.